This is the most scripted speech from Homeland Security that I've ever seen, and I urge everybody watching this to go and watch the full 2-hour video of this. It was live streamed today, June 11th, 2025. But I'm just going to play a short little clip of it for you.
Characterize those that are committing these, that are inciting these violent protests right now. What side of the political spectrum are they on? The ones that are screaming from the river to the sea and free Palestine in a way that incites violence and protest?
Certainly what's been, I think, most jarring for many in the Jewish community over the past few weeks has been the shift from what we had seen as sort of peaceful but uncomfortable protest to violent protest. There's no question about that.
Which side of the political spectrum do they lie on?
They're coming from the far left. And according to our survey, I didn't give this statistic before, we ask American Jews, where are you most concerned about the threats? And 33% say the far left, 33% say the far right, 33% say Christian nationalism, and 33% say extremism in the name of Islam.
What I want to hone in on right now, though, is these protests have been going on for quite some time, for several years, in fact, and they've become more violent in nature. So do you see that same character in that 33% that you just identified on the far right, in the terms of massive amounts of people in massive protests that go from peaceful to violent?
The really tragic part of what we are seeing in anti-Semitism in America today is that we cannot look in only one direction. Right now, it would be very easy to turn all of our attention to the far left, to the anti-Zionist protesters, and say, this is where the threat is coming from now, and ignore every other source of anti-Semitism. We cannot do that. We don't have that luxury.
I agree. Thank you. My time has expired.
Let me just translate what they're saying in this little clip here. All U.S. citizens are at risk of being terrorists. Okay? It's an easy label. It's an easy thing for them to do, to impose martial law or impose anything they want, like laws against speaking out against Zionism. Is there any other religion that is causing the U.S. government to create new laws against speaking out against their agenda? Nope, just that one. Now keep that in mind while I play this clip for you. The words from a Jewish rabbi that you need to hear.
Pack your bags and get ready for America goes down, everything goes down. When America goes down, everything goes down with it. And everything is going to fall like a pile of cards. How do you call the house of cards? You take one card down, everything will start crumbling down. Which is not something to be stressing over, rather to be very happy, because in order for Mashiach to come, we cannot have any other governments. It's going to be one kingdom, one malchut, one government. So you can look at it in the negative aspect of it, saying a new world order, one government. Yeah, you're right. It is going to be a new world order. The new world of Mashiach with one order, the Torah, one government. Yeah, it's going to be a Sanhedrin. We're not going to have all the rest of the stuff. The time of the entire planet is done. Kadosh Baruch Hu is already giving us all the signs. That's it. Pack your bags and get ready for the redemption. There's going to be a huge...
Right, so Trump says here, somebody is paying the Los Angeles agitators. 2025, June 11, 2025. May 30th, 2020. Governor Walz says that somebody is paying and bussing in protesters or agitators from out of state. These are the people paying the protesters and the agitators. It fulfills their agenda to incite violence and destroy the fabric of America, which right now without even doing that, they're doing by destroying your right to freedom of speech, the fabric of America. Freedom of speech and your Second Amendment right to defend yourself against a tyrannical government. You don't need to worry about anti-Zionism or anti-Semitism or whatever. You need to worry about the people imposing the laws that are preventing you from speaking your mind of what you see on the surface happening